it's Harshit from Harshit Says. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another book review. In today's book review, I'm going to be reviewing the book The House That Lou Built by Mary Spicio. This book is a very good book. If you have ever tried to do something for yourself, help yourself, taken responsibility for something you can do, well, you'll see yourself in Lou here. Lou lives with a mother and a grandmother. Her grandfather and her father passed away a few years ago. Her father passed away when she was very little, but her grandfather passed away a few years ago. Lou does not remember so many things about her father. She only remembers his face. She longs to hear his voice. She tells us in this book, if I ever get a genie lamp, the only wish I will ask the genie is to hear my father's voice for once. Such a small girl, right? She doesn't know anything about her father, but the only thing she has from her father is a piece of land. With this piece of land, she plans to build a small, tiny, compact home there, which she thinks like will be a safe haven-like place for her. Well, to build a house, you need the proper supplies, proper tools, and some helpers. In this cover, you can see, right? There's this. This is Lou here. She's holding all her tools in this bag, and she's having all her floor plans, and she has her friends here. This is Jack Allen. See, Jack Allen is Lou's classmate and Lou's very best friend. And he's having this camera. He shoots the video of the whole house, which will be very useful in the end. This is Lou's cousin, and this is Lou's another friend. They help her. They are the main characters in the story who help Lou many times in this story. Let's look at the secondary people who also help Lou in her journey to building this house. We have Mr. Keller. Mr. Keller is both Lou's teacher and Lou's mentor. Now he motivates Lou a lot, and in the end he actually helps Lou to build her house. We also have a lot of secondary characters who help Lou. We're not gonna get a lot into that. That is all for you guys to read. Okay, the next thing we're gonna look in this book is about how Lou's family manages stuff. Well, in the middle of the story, a main problem arises. While Lou is halfway in building a house, this small problem happens. The problem is her mother does not pay the required amount that should be given to the county to claim their land as their own. After a few days, if the required money is not given, the county will have to sell their land they have to auction their land. That is a very bad thing. Lou thinks a lot of things. We're building a structure here. If we build this pretty fast, maybe they'll see that there's a structure here and they won't auction it maybe. That's not happening. She also goes to the local county officer. She pleads to the officer, please just let my land go. Just don't auction it. We're building it here. This is the last thing I have from my father. County officers also says no. Lou's mother is grounding Lou from going to this house with Mr. Keller or without Mr. Keller, without anybody or with anybody. Lou is grounded not to go to her home. Lou is heartbroken. Lou is very, very, very sad. She is not able to use words in this book to describe how sad she is feeling. She confides in her friends. No, she's not feeling well. At that time, after a few weeks after she's grounded, she still she avoids her mother and she goes out like us all. We do that sometimes. She has to complete building that structure, or otherwise the county will auction it. So she's almost completing it at that time. Mother gets word that she is sneaking out of the house and going to build. Her grandmother knows this, but her grandmother does not disclose this or reveal this to her mother. Actually, her mother agrees to building the house. They finally build the house. Suddenly they get called to this TV show called Channel 40. Lou was a student nominated by Mr. Keller. Yes, the Mr. Keller I told you. Mr. Keller has nominated students for 30 years and not even one person has gone to that show. But Lou has. If you you go there, you can win $500. That $500 will be very helpful in paying closing that account of money they have to pay. They get the money and somehow the county just says that okay, required money has been given and we can take care of the other things. Land is yours. Lou is at the utmost, she's on cloud 9. She's very happy. And at the finally, it's all a happy ending. Like I said, she's a Mary Specio. She focuses a lot on this happy ending kind of books. This has a happy ending with Lou spending a lot of good times with her family and friends. Also, there's this festival celebration called the Baria Fiesta, which also Lou participates in, which was very well described in the story. It was actually very fun. Mary Specio has written this book like you're right next to Lou. Since Lou, we see this from Lou's point of view, like you're just standing next to Lou and Lou is taking you through her journey. It's very nice actually, guys. I'm recommending this book for ages 9 plus because this is like a middle school age readers book kind of book. So I'm recommending it for ages 9 plus. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, comment down below what book you want me to review next, or any other thing you want me to do. Anything, you can just comment down below and I'll definitely be replying to you. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, just go down there and subscribe. The subscribe button is right below. If you're watching this on your phone, just pull up and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell and smash that like button on this video. If you liked it, you can also share it to your friends and spread the word about the channel and send it to other bookworms if they would like. Bye!